Sure. So the Philadelphia Eagles go back to their old stumping grounds, familiarity in Temple University to get some help on the offensive line. Josh Sweat with the, a heartwarming goodbye to the Philadelphia Eagles fans, somewhat. Barry Sanders back Saquon Barkley. The Philadelphia Eagles keep their continuity on special teams, and we do get our third wide receiver in the form of Devante Parker from the New England Patriots. Let's get into it. Yo, 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 yo. You know the vibes. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. So let's get into the meat and potatoes real quick. So, the Philadelphia Eagles reach back to Temple University. They grab an alum from there and they go and get Matt Hennessy. Can play some guard, can play some center. I really, really like this move for the Philadelphia Eagles because with our guy, Kelsey being out of the fold and you got to slide Cam Jurgens back into position. Matt Hennessy on a one-year deal kind of makes sense, man. The Eagles are signing offensive lineman Matt Hennessy. Hennessy, 26 years old, started 22 games for the Falcons since entering the league as a third-round pick in 2020 out of Temple. Adds depth to the interior. I really, really like it as a depth piece for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, it's a much-needed move. Not the splash that, we're used to as Eagles fans. It's kind of crazy being accustomed to these splashes, you know what I mean? And then, a couple hours after that, man, Josh Sweat, sends out a message. I think it was on IG. I'm not sure. It says, "I will miss you all." So maybe Josh Sweat, maybe he knows something that we don't know. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but it's looking like Josh Sweat could be the odd man out in this situation with the signing of Bryce Huff from the New York Jets with the signing of Bryce Huff. And maybe the Philadelphia Eagles are seeing the future where they are able to pair, you know what I mean, Hassan Reddick with Bryce Huff. I want to see that combination, to be fair. But, if we are to part ways with Josh Sweat, I would like to wish Josh Sweat the best. I want him to go out there and get his bag. He's been getting better every year, and this is a great time to move on if you're Josh Sweat because, the sky's the limit. You can get one of those Montez Sweat bags. You know what I mean? If that was the case. So, the Philadelphia Eagles, we do actually keep some of our familiarity in the special teams department. We re-signed our long snapper, Lovato. He's been around for a long time. And we also re-signed Man, our punter. You know what I'm saying? These guys, are familiar with the system, familiar with the continuity that we have going on. And, I'm down for it. You know what I mean? You can't get all new pieces everywhere, but it is what it is at the end of the day. The one that I am, excited about kind of for today is the Eagles, signing Devante Parker. I really, really like this as our third option. He'll replace Julio Jones in most cases. It's a one-year deal, $4.69 million, fully guaranteed. He can step in and play some wide receiver too for sure. He hasn't had the best luck being around, top-tier quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts will be able to provide, just a little bit for him in the quarterback department as far as stability go. But this solves a lot of problems. A big body target could get some things done in the red zone. I really, really like this move for the Philadelphia Eagles for sure. I'm glad we were able to get this one done. You know what I mean? While I talk about some other news, I want to let y'all know a little special thing we got going on with the Print Champs. Yeah.
How you tell me that it's love when you know it's not? How you tell me that these drugs when you know they not? Moving bud on Crawford Ave, then got your boy plenty of knots. Feel the suspense when I'm digging the plot.
Because he won't say it.
You're dead to us, Saquon. Good luck, you're dead to me.
Hit the rose petal, maybe she love me, maybe she love me not. Dirty thermals on my musty skin, field trips to the...
So yeah, man, go ahead and get it, man. Go get your Saquon shirt. I really, really like it. Your Dead to Me design. I came up with it last night. It's important that I point out that I am not a content creator. I am a content curator. We bring all fly things to the table over here for sure. So make sure you use code Bullyton at checkout. Get your savings on that. Let me put that in the bottom of the screen for you right now. You know what I mean? So it's fresh in your mind, man. Code Bullyton at checkout, get your savings on that, things of that nature, man. So, some news is heating up, man. I kind of feel like I'm making this video a little prematurely, but this Justin Simmons thing is heating up. I'm hearing that the Philadelphia Eagles have a multi-year deal on the table for one Justin Simmons. I'm expecting something to be announced tomorrow. Vic Fangio wants his guy. You know what I mean? A lot of the haters right now are saying we spent so much money on Saquon Barkley. We didn't really address any of the issues with the back seven of the Philadelphia Eagles. Come on, man. It was just day one of free agency, man. We got Howie Roseman. If you think that Howie Roseman is not going to go out there and trying to tweak what's going on with the safety core and things of that nature, you got to be kidding. You know what I mean? They're just mad that we wouldn't got Saquon and loaded the clip on the offensive side of the ball. Don't worry, we're going to pay great attention to the defensive side of the ball. I was big on bringing Gardner Johnson back for sure, but if Fangio wants a guy and he's circling in on a guy, then I'm not mad at it, man. If the Fangio, you know what I mean, the influence that he has over there, you know, it makes sense, man. When you look around the National Football League, you know, this is a quarterback league and this is a coaches league to an extent. Coaches are the ones that make the calls of who's going to be on the team. Mike Tomlin, he's going out there beefing up that defense. You know what I'm saying? When you look at even what Quinn is doing in Washington, he's beefing up that defense. You know what I mean? Coaches have influence of what's going on over there in the New York Giants department. They're beefing up that defense. There's only one team in the National Football League right now that's not really driven by a coach or a quarterback. I would say that's the Dallas Cowboys. They're driven more by popularity, which is why the only move that they made was re-signing their long snapper. They didn't do anything on day one because they don't have an identity. You know what I mean? It's not a knock on them. I'm just keeping it a beam. But when you look at all the teams that are out there making stuff happen, they're driven by coaches. They're driven by quarterbacks. Let's get our quarterback in a position to succeed, and let's get some coaches that could come in here and make some plays. So, you know, I'm excited, man. I'm excited about the Justin Simmons possibility for sure. But at the end of the day, we got to wait till it's announced. But the rumors are still swirling, man. It's either going to be between him or C.J. Gardner-Johnson. This has been a very, very robust, you know what I mean? This has been a very robust safety class in terms of free agency go. But, you know, the Philadelphia Eagles clearly, in my opinion, are leading the way and leading the pack in terms of what's already happened in free agency from day one. I like what the Philadelphia Eagles are doing. You know, you lose a guy like Swift, you replace him. You know, you need an additional wide receiver. Yeah, I really would have liked to see us grab an additional tight end. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Dallas Goedert needs some backup and needs some reassurance as well. But, you know, I think the Philadelphia Eagles got this one covered. So we're just going to sit tight and wait for this news on Justin Simmons or Gardner Johnson. It should be breaking tonight, early tomorrow. You know, they like to give us crumbs or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, you know what it is, man. Fly Eagles fly. Let me know what you think in the comments.